So I do have some thoughts on some things that I miss about being married or being in a relationship, and some things that I don't. The things that I miss for sure, and probably not what you think, I'm a big fan of the 5 love languages. You don't know about them, look them up, take the quiz so you know what yours is. Have your partner, your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, husband, wife, whatever, have them take it. Hopefully they're willing to. Read about them, understand them, and then you can speak each other's love languages. You'll know so much more about yourself. So, and there's 5. I won't go into them, but into them on this because it'll be too long of a video. But I really find it satisfying to speak the love language of physical touch and acts of service, quality time, and words of affirmation. The last one is gifts. I really don't like buying gifts, but for someone that has the other, their top 2 is in the other ones, in the other 4, really nice. I also miss making food for somebody. I cook all the time. I've got a 6-year-old and a 15-year-old full-time, 7 days a week. And so I'm constantly making food every day. And I make some good stuff. Like tonight we're making brown sugar glazed salmon with some red mashed potatoes. Oh man, it's wonderful. The kids tear it up. Thank you, Jim and Kathy, my old neighbors and my friends. They gave me that recipe. It's really good. Brown sugar glazed salmon. So we have some really good food. Sometimes we just do it easy and do pizza, but when I cook, and I cook breakfast on the weekends, I miss having an adult that appreciates it, because the kids just eat it, and while the 15-year-old appreciates all that I do, or a lot of that I do, it's not the same as having a love person that appreciates and feels loved because you made them really good food. So I miss that aspect of it as well. Kind of goes along with love languages. It's debatable whether food should be a 6th love language. My ex-wife and I used to think that. The things I don't miss, I do miss physical touch. That's my number 1 love language. Makes me feel very loved just to be touched, whether it's hold my hand, give me a hug, rub my shoulders, rub my back, grab my leg while we're driving down the road, just simple stuff. And sex is in there too, but sex is not the main component for me that makes me feel loved. The things I don't miss are all the time that you take to coordinate stuff. Now, keep in mind, my marriage failed, so the last 3 years were really hard, and the last year was excruciating, and the last 6 months was even worse. I mean, we had no intimacy, and so just talking with her was hard because I felt rejected, and that was kind of the homework I had to do, is not feel rejected about someone saying no to me. I don't necessarily have to feel rejected because something doesn't pan out. So I don't miss all the time that I spent coordinating. I don't miss all the time I spent in energy. I tried to spend time with her doing stuff that she just, didn't want me around. So I don't miss that specifically out of my relationships, out of my last relationship. And I don't miss, I like being free. I feel very light on my feet. I planned a trip, and I took the kids to Galveston. Didn't have to ask anybody if they want to go. Just, this is where we're going. This is what we're doing. I already have it planned out. Let's go. I realize you could do that spontaneously in a relationship as well, but you do have to take the other person in consideration. I like just being able to go to the grocery store and getting whatever I want. I don't have to worry about, hey, you need something from the grocery store. That's all worth it. Really, I like all those details when I'm in a good relationship, when I'm in a healthy relationship, but coming out of a failed relationship, all of that felt like very hard work. Didn't feel appreciated, and, it didn't, she wanted the divorce, so she was already checked out of the relationship. So nothing I did made her feel loved towards the end. That's not her fault. That's just where she was. So yeah, those are the things I miss and the things I don't miss. Of course, miss from a failed relationship perspective. So yeah, cooking right along. I'm making that tasty salmon for dinner, but the kids don't appreciate it the way someone that likes food, who is a grown-up, appreciates it. So, that's kind of a downer, but I still like to eat it. Anyway, big breath out, like most of my videos. Feels really good to get some of this out and maybe share and maybe help you along the way. So